Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to a bit of a channel update. I'm going to be doing it over some gameplay that I've been experimenting with the Terra Dune and Shadow Era with, if you guys are wondering what that is all about. But basically, if you're seeing this video, I have not been able to record enough content to cover the gap that's going to show up whenever I'm moving. I am moving between December 1st and, yeah, whenever. But chances are I'll have this packed up by the time you guys are seeing this as well. I'll only have kind of very limited internet access through hotspots and Wi-Fi wherever I can find it, which means I can't upload because, well, they're not going to be broadband enough for me to actually get through. But thankfully, after I move, I will hopefully, this is a big hopefully, have a much higher internet speed. They say it's going to be 200 down, 20 up, which means I will be able to start streaming, unlike my current 10 down, 1 up that I had at home. So yeah, gonna be moving and hopefully getting that. I will be without internet until probably sometime between December 9th and 11th, unless something goes wrong. If something goes wrong, it might be even longer than that, which would honestly really suck. But I don't have time between the recording of this and actually having to pack the computer up for moving to make any more extra content. You're going to see some videos kind of trickling out. Those are things I was actually hoping to release all at once and have an ongoing series with, duelists and stuff like that. I'm going to not release the Nox just yet. I'm going to be recording the rest of the Nox series while I don't have internet. So that will work out okay there. When I get back, the channel will be back up to its normal pace. I'll hopefully be streaming and putting that up on YouTube as well. Basically streaming archives up on YouTube. So I won't be playing too much background music while I'm recording those, but we'll see how that goes. That just all depends on what kind of internet connection I end up getting. After I get back, there will be series that will be coming back, of course, Town of Salem and GeoGuessr. Both of them I've been asked about, and I know that I've had a huge influx of subscribers from Town of Salem because they featured me on the front page. Woo! Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. We will be doing more Town of Salem and GeoGuessr. I may even be doing some community Town of Salems with you guys, and if my connection is up to speed, that'll be very good for that. We'll meet over on Discord, and I will be going from there. I'll probably be doing those on stream rather than on channel, and if I do them on stream, I'll actually upload them to channel if I can get the footage and all that stuff arranged properly. Shadow Era Trials and Meltdown will be back after this little hiatus. I may be able to get one more Meltdown recorded before then, but I highly doubt it. First Cut will be back, and it will remain just Shadow Era through the end of the year. I will be introducing other TCGs to it as per the plan for that series, so expect things to be coming out on that for other games, other TCGs, whether they're tactical or just normal TCGs like Magic or something like that, although I highly doubt I'll be able to afford to do Magic first cuts very often, if at all, because some of those can cost upwards of like $300 to $400, which is really like insane. I'll be trying to launch the next Classic series, which, like I said, is going to be Nox. I'll be launching that after I get back online. That way I'll have the entire series ready to release. The Classic series, I do tend to try to record pretty far ahead, if not the entire series, before release. That way I can consistently release day after day without any interruptions, and I can look at comments and ideas for the follow-up series, because Nox, just like Diablo 2, has multiple classes, so I can go through it multiple times to show you the different viewpoints. And with Nox, it's kind of interesting because each different class has a little bit of a different story, not extremely different in some areas, but different areas react differently to the characters. So you'll be seeing familiar scenery with different results if I go through multiple times in Nox. I'm going to be finishing up the Modern series for Renown Explorers, which is the one that you saw go up to episode 10. I still have the aggressive approach to go through, and then I'll be done with like the core series. I may do some extra runs after that just for fun if there's still interest in the series. It's not a heavy-hitting series, so I don't know how much the interest there is on it. The likes are really low, so I'll still go through and finish the series just for posterity's sake. I'll be continuing Gamer 5s after I get my connection back up as well. I'll have a little bit more time to record it because I won't have the hour drive to work. I'll actually be much closer to my place of employment, and that'll allow me to do Gamer 5s more often because I'll have more time to test those games and record those. As far as any other news, I will still be trying to go through some of my archives for the Shadow Era Trials and record some of those. I don't have a lot of games in the archives right now. Most of them are back before the 2.92 patch, so that's kind of hit or miss. I do have some of my own personal plays in there like this one that are in there just for basically, well, in case I have a gap in Shadow Era Trials. So that's going to be a thing that I do here. I may also do trials for other games if I can find ways to record them properly, but a lot of games don't actually have a spectator mode, which kind of sucks, so I can't really do that for them, especially after the fact. So we'll see what we can do there and how that's going to work out. But this has just been a bit of a channel update here. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more damage to this Aramia here. Not enough to kill her just yet. I think it's going to knock her down to 2. Yeah, I'm not sure whether going after her throat was the best idea there, because she could have drawn some burn here and actually gotten rid of my entire board and flipped the game. But with what she had on board, chances are she could not do that. So it's going to leave me with a 2-life ally. And there are some tricks that you could have pulled to possibly clear the board. I'm not entirely sure whether those will work out. Speaking of tricks to pull for kills and stuff like that, I might be starting a series on basically tactics pretty soon, where you'll have one turn to kill the opponent and you can describe which moves you make. But I'll see how that can actually work out. I'm not too sure whether it will do that well as far as animating and stuff goes, but that's going to be the end of this update. I do have other ideas for series and stuff that I would like to get out fairly soon after I move. I need to get all of this done and all of that stress over with. But I will see you guys on the next video on my channel, and I will be back sometime between the 9th and the 11th with brand new videos that aren't just archives. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.